Okay. Hi everybody, it's Ramona coming back at you. Today I want to talk to you about the law of attraction. Now this is something that I completely believe in. And the funny thing is that for the most part of my life, I've been following this law of attraction all along, even before the book came out, the movie came out, and I didn't have a label to put on it. I never called it the law of attraction. I just called it a way of living. And I didn't apply it as much to my life as I do now. And even then, I have to come back around and remind myself, law of attraction. The law of attraction to me is finding something that pops up into your life that's really important to you, like in the moment. It could be a project, it could be money, it could be like very, very needing of money. It could be health, it could be just anything that's really relationships, anything that's really important to you. And how I see it is that you take this one thing and you truly focus on it. I mean, you zone in on it. And you just wrap your mind around it. You completely get consumed. I mean, like if you really want it passionately enough, this is where all your focus goes to. And with the attitude you're supposed to have is to be absolutely positive about it. Act like you already have it. The feelings that you pump yourself up into putting in this project, whatever you choose, is exactly what's going to bring it about. Okay, so you keep away the negative thoughts. There are different things that I do to keep away negative thoughts. It's actually, the more you practice at it, the better it is to be able to do it. Excuse me. And so you just have to bring a lot of positive energy to it and feel really good about it and never give up. Just completely, visualization, seeing yourself have it is very important. So that's basically what it is to me. And also the major thing, what a lot of people believe with the law of attraction is that, you can visualize, you can feel really good about it, you can, just think wonderful thoughts and it's going to come to you. No, that's not how it works. What happens is that when you hone into something and you really, really want it, say romance, or let's just pick romance. If you really, really want that, you want to find this wonderful person in your life, and you just like really, really hone in there so you feel, just open, really, really wrapping yourself around it without giving too much details. And the universe will respond by opening up opportunities for you, opening up doors for you. And now the thing is that it's up to you to get up off your butt, walk through the door. Walk through different doors that the universe is going to open up for you, and you figure out what it is that you're doing. So what a lot of people who follow the law of attraction believe that, I can sit on my butt and do nothing. No, you have to put in your oomph with it. You have to get up off your butt and work towards it, okay? The law of attraction doesn't just give it to you, it just makes you aware. Like bright lights come on, bloop, bloop, bright lights come on, and you're like, oh my God, why didn't I ever think about that before? It's because you're ready and you've honed in on something and you've really, really have told the universe, like, this is what I want, and it responds to you. But yes, you do have to, it's not something that's going to just happen for you. You do have to do the hard. Number one, take the suggestions that the universe gives you. That's number one. And number two, act on it, work on it. Okay, so that's I wanted to give you a few examples. These are like smaller examples, but like when when it happens to me, I'm just like, oh, law of attraction, that's gotta be it, you know. Okay, now I've been living in this apartment for 19 years, 19 years. Love my apartment, love it, will never give it. If you see my view out the window, you would know why, okay? Beautiful apartment, beautiful area, I absolutely love it. However, living in an apartment for 18, 19 years, you know, it can get run down. You have to keep it up. Paint the walls, you know, like shampoo the carpets, etc. You know, keep up your apartment the way that, you know, anybody would. A house, apartment, whatever, you'd have to keep it up, you know. And I tried my best at doing that, you know, but I'm actually like not allowed to do painting. Even I do paint, but you're actually not supposed to put anything on the walls. You know, like, you know, I don't listen to that. I've been living here way too long. I'm not leaving. This is my home. Do what I want. However, okay, so here's the example. I had a carpet. It was filthy. I mean, I've had this carpet for like 18 years. Filthy. It's a beige color, very light beige, tan color. Filthy, disgusting. I have 3 children, and you can imagine spills, milk, food. My youngest one is autistic, so, you know, he basically, behind the couch, that's his trash can. So sometimes I'm not able to grab him like in time, and when basically it's his sink. So when he has stopped doing that, but like basically it was his sink, you know, like if he was done with a bowl of cereal, boop, behind the couch, done with milk, anything, juice, soda, cookies, whatever, he'll find his little hiding spots. And even then, you know, he'll sit like on the floor or even at the dining room table. It spills everywhere because it was wall-to-wall carpeting. Okay, now I had this shampoo cleaner, and I would constantly clean, you know, and I used that shampooer so much that like it was just breaking down. I remember I was just like, oh my god, I can't deal with this. It started smelling. It you know, no matter how much I cleaned my home, like perfect, but the carpet just made it look so disgusting, and it was kind of depressing. You know, you come home, you know, you do a hard cleaning, you come home, you go out, you come home expecting to see a wonderful apartment, you're like, oh, this carpet. Okay, so here's my path. And another time, actually, okay, so I'm going to lead up to that. Okay, so I just want to hurry up and like tell you this, okay? So a friend of mine, we have been talking about the law of attraction, and, you know, we were discussing this, you know, back and forth. I'm like, yeah, I kind of knew about that. Never had a name to put on it, but yeah, that's how I follow it. You know, I kind of know about that stuff, and, you know, but she really hones me in on like, well, this is real. Like, it's not something that you just thought up. Like, this is like, everybody, like a lot of people know about this. It's actual book, it's actual movie. We're talking about that stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I actually took some techniques and applied it, and I'm like, okay, I want to get rid of this carpet. You know, I can't pay for it out of pocket. That's number one. Number two, I'm not even allowed to do that. My landlord has to do that. Okay, so so I'm like, oh my goodness, I know that a lot of people want their carpets to be removed and placed with hardwood floors. I have beautiful hardwood floors now, but let me try to make a long story short. But okay, so I really was honing in. So every day I would like be really grateful for everything I had. That was number one. Be grateful, be happy. Do not be depressed about anything. Don't get out of bed like, ugh, you know, be happy. Not just about focusing on my carpet, but happy in general with everything. I'm happy with my family, gratitude, I'm just grateful. And that created very positive energy around me. So when it came to thinking about my carpet, I'm like, oh, okay, so like, you know, I just really try to think positive. Okay, what can I do? So I would visualize every time I would go out, or lay in my bed, whatever it was, I would try to visualize that, you know, these wooden floors, wooden pegging roof floors. Okay, so every opportunity I would do that, and you know, and then I've noticed that people were coming to me, and this is where the universe responded, okay? And I wouldn't tell people that, oh, I'm just interested in my getting wooden floors, like this is a passion of mine, like I really want to get rid of these carpets, you know, but people would come up to me and say, you know, they were talking about, oh, did you see the new wooden floors that they were putting in? Like, oh yeah, you know, so it strikes up a conversation. They were like, you know, a lot of people are being denied it. Some people are on the waiting list for 2 years to get these. And I'm like, oh, you know, so I was getting, that was one thing. So I was getting like some information from people, didn't even really ask for that. And then other times I would come up with ideas. I'm like, hey, you know what? Instead of going, I'm going to follow a format. I'm going to go get a doctor's note from my son saying it's allergies, it's moldy and stuff like that. My son cannot live with that. It's going to make him sick with the dirty carpet. That's number one. Number two, I skipped the landlord and I went downtown to City Hall and I asked him, I said, can I have an inspection? They did. They came, they inspected the place. They were like, oh yes, this is really disgusting. Look at the mold. That's very dangerous. Within 2 months' time, 2 months, not 2 years, 2 months, they were telling me, okay, well, we're going to replace we're going to replace the carpet. First, they would offer me new carpeting. I'm like, what's the point in that? I'm just telling you my son's going to mess it up again. It's not healthy for him. So eventually, I got my wooden floors. Not only that, but they redid my whole apartment. They repainted it, new borders, and they gave me a brand new kitchen floor, like everything. Like they redid my apartment, and that was just all because I was visualizing a beautiful floor, and I'm so gracious, had a lot of gratitude for everything that I've had in my home. So I think that kind of extended, it like kind of blew up like into something more magnificent from the floor into like my whole apartment getting redone. So that was like really one huge example how I felt like you just should have seen like the little nuances that were like popping up. I'm like, oh, why didn't I think about this before? Why didn't I, you know, doors were opening and, you know, people were shocked and amazed that